Hi everyone, welcome back. Okay, so I did a video similar to this in the past where I spoke about dating Jamaican men. So after this video you can go watch it. But in today's video I'm going to talk about some more stuff. Okay, I want it to be informational but also interesting as well, because this video is mainly for the girlies, but I'm going to give some tips for men as well. Anyways, the lighting keeps on changing because it's going to rain. So you guys just stay with me when it comes to the lighting. So as I was saying, you guys, we all know that Jamaican men, they know how to make you feel good about any and everything, right? They cook for you, they help you clean, they whisper some nice little something in your ear, they tell you all these nice things about yourself, and like it's fun to go out with them. And of course they have an edge. I feel like a lot of people, the reason why they gravitate towards Jamaican men is because they have an edge to them. They know how to do almost any and everything. I'm talking about the stush ones, them, because there's some men who don't even know how to do anything. If you give them a machete, tell them to go cut grass, they don't know how to cut grass. You don't want those type of men. Especially coming from Jamaica, you don't want those type of men. You can stay in foreign and get those type of men. But out here, you want the men, them that know how to do every little thing. No matter how nice and clean and how well dressed they are, they know how to do stuff, which is what you want, okay? And I'm telling you, for you girlies that like coming down to Jamaica to marry off man or get a boyfriend and all that, you want that. You want to pick up a man. You want to get a man that knows how to do stuff, man. And so on and so forth, and the list can go on. So with a lot of the men them down here, you can give and take, okay, when it comes to them. And what I mean by that is that there's a lot of men down here that do not make as much money, but they're very kind, patient, willing, and all those great positive traits that you can overlook and still be in a relationship with them. And there's also a lot of men down here who they work a lot of money and they just want someone nice. There's a lot of honest, kind, faithful men down here, okay? Let me say that. Honest, kind, faithful men that are just looking for a nice girl, to be honest. And what I mean is, like, you can give and take is that, yes, the man may not make a lot of money, but his attributes are nice, his characteristics are nice, so you can kind of overlook that to a certain degree. Okay, let's just keep that 100 to a certain degree, right? Because I've seen men down here, there's some guys that I see down here, they don't make a lot of money, but trust me, when they get their pay, at the end of the week, they're giving like half of it to their girlfriend or some of it to their girlfriend. And I like that because it's not about how much money you'll make, it's about the character. Because yes, he doesn't make a lot of money, but at the end of the day, you guys know that he is willing to give money, and or it's just his willingness. That's what you have to look at. It's his willingness. And the fact that if he's willing even when he doesn't really have it, that means when he does have it, he's going to give you even more, right? So you can look at stuff like that. And I've seen guys, yes, they don't make a lot of money, but they'll go and bring home so country. They'll go and bring home like breadfruit for you, and bring home some oranges, kalaloo, like all that stuff. Like, you think along those lines, the willingness, okay? Just remember that. And I'm not only talking about guys who don't make a lot of money. Even the guys that do make a lot of money, if you find the ones that aren't full of themselves, let's say that, they're nice, man. One thing about guys down here, I realize, like, majority of them, I'm not going to say all because I met some, they are down to earth. I like that. They're really down to earth. But I feel like when you're in Jamaica, it only makes sense for you to be down to earth. Like, how can you be in a country like this and you're not down to earth? You go on like you're more than people. It just doesn't make it make sense. It doesn't work. So what I mean is, like, you can give and take. Yeah, they might not have the most money and the biggest house and stuff, but you can actually be with the ones that are actually trying. Not trying to be in a relationship with you and doing all, but trying in life as well. So take that into consideration. Like, sometimes social media will make us feel like, okay, if a guy's not giving us 10K a month, like, I'm saying 10K like Canadian, 10K US, that means he doesn't love us. And if a man can't take us out every single weekend, that means he doesn't love us. Not necessarily. Like, that's what I mean when you guys can give and take. Because yes, the man may just not financially have it to be able to do all that for you. However, he may be showing it in different ways, so you can take note of that. Not everything is about going out on dates all the time. Yes, it's nice, we all love it, but not everything is surrounding that, okay? Again, it could just be his financial situation, which we're going to talk about a little bit more in the video. Honestly, if you genuinely like him, you can grow with him. I talk about financial situation. So when it comes to dating in Jamaica, men will bring you out based on their income level. So there's certain places that they'll bring you based on how much money they have. So do not, how do I say this? So what I mean is, don't take it personal and don't feel like he doesn't like you because he brought you out to a bar just to like get to know each other, or he's doing a chill part with you. It's because of his income level. And not only that, actually I can't only say that, but sometimes they don't even actually know other places that they could bring you. So you can always pitch in and be like, oh yeah, like we could try going to this place. I know social media will make you feel like, oh, you're not supposed to be planning dates. The guy's supposed to plan everything and do it. Yes, you're right. Absolutely. I agree. But sometimes you can chip in. Like, honestly, everything is not black and white. And as I grow older and I get more wisdom and expertise in the dating world and all that. Honestly, don't make these girls on social media try and tell you foolishness. Things sometimes are not black and white. We see these girls, yeah, my boyfriend planned everything and picked me up and he brought me out to Dubai and we spent 50 days and 50 nights and he paid for everything. Yeah, I don't know, like there are guys like that, don't get me wrong, because there are, we all know this. I've experienced guys like that, but it's not always like that with every guy. So again, please decipher the difference, okay, between like, okay, financial difficulties but they still like you, and or they just don't know the place. Because let me tell you guys, I did a video on dating in Jamaica where I went on dates with guys in Jamaica, and there was one guy, I will talk about this, there was one guy in that video where he used to bring me out all the time. I was in all of his different cars then, because like sometimes he actually had all these cars because this guy had money. So like one day I was in his Mark X and I was in his Audi, and then we were in his, he had another SUV car. So like he was bringing me out here and there and whatever. Guys, because of that video, I found out, I had kind of had a feeling we weren't never serious. I was just talking to him and going out with him. The point of the story is that I knew all along that just because he did all that stuff doesn't mean that,
because a man does bring you out and does all these lavish things, doesn't mean that he genuinely likes you, okay? It's because he has the money to do it, so why not?
yes, he did like me, he found me attractive and stuff, but I swear my life, I think he had a girlfriend the whole time, or he had a baby mother that he was still with and in touch with, right? So I was just like, oh, okay.
Genuinely liked me. He just had the income to be able to do that.
So yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So just because a guy doesn't bring you out here and there and everything doesn't mean he does not like you. He probably still likes you, but based on these contributing factors, that's why, okay? And at the end of the day, you guys want to know who is real and genuine, and we're going to talk about that later on in the video. Because so I know a lot of you guys want me to touch on the cheating topic. I'm not going to touch on that cheating topic because for multiple reasons, okay? You guys have this thing like, oh, all Jamaican men cheat and have 16 different girlfriends and all this type of foolishness. Have you guys, if you actually believe in that stereotype, I'm not saying it's not true, I'm not saying it's false information, but I'm just saying if you guys believe in that stereotype, I'm convinced that you guys don't have friends from different cultures and ethnicities. I am convinced that you guys do not date outside of Jamaica, because this whole cheating thing and having 20 different girlfriends or 2 or 3 girlfriends is just a men thing worldwide. Here, I follow a lot of UK people on social media, TikTok, all of those social media platforms. They always talk about Nigerian men. They always talk about Nigerian men having all these different girlfriends and always cheating. I have Middle Eastern friends, okay? The males in their cultures, across Middle Eastern cultures, have a lot of different wives and different girlfriends. Listen, back in Toronto, we hear about the men them having like 1, 2, 3 different girlfriends. They're cheating on all these girls. So pick one. Which is it? Is it that Jamaican men cheat and have all these different girlfriends, or is it just men worldwide? Because I'm telling you, this is something I see across borders. In America, I see the same foolishness. I hear the same foolishness. If I'm in Canada, I hear and see the same foolishness. If I'm in Jamaica, I hear and say the same foolishness. So it's not Jamaican men, and I'm not even gonna go on that topic because it's just bare foolishness. If you guys are liking this video so far and you like what I'm talking about, comment down below your opinions and what you think, because I think this doesn't mean my information is 100% true. Take all the stuff that I'm saying to you in this video with a grain of salt, right? And if you're liking this video so far, make sure to share it with someone. Share it. So this point here is mainly to the women that come to Jamaica and they marry and they bring the guy up to foreign if they don't live in Jamaica, to the women that come to Jamaica for love only and then they don't come back to the country. This tip is for you. Just because you do that, you marry a guy and you don't really want to stay in Jamaica for whatever your personal reasons, and you're like, okay, I want to marry you, we want to get married, I want to bring you up to the country that I come from, you can get more opportunities, you can work more money, all that great stuff. My only tip is for anyone who is thinking of doing that, in the process of doing it, or they wouldn't mind doing it, what I'm going to tell you is please do not take on that masculine role of always paying for stuff, always doing stuff for the guy, because let me tell you something, I don't want you guys to get into that masculine role, because it is a masculine role that you guys have to be doing everything, you guys have to be paying for everything. No. Hello, that is a man. M-A-N. That is a man at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how hard Jamaica is. Nobody can ever tell me this. No matter how hard Jamaica is, that man can get up and work. It doesn't matter if he's making only this amount per week. He can still work. He can work and provide and still give you a little money at the side to go do whatever you need to do with the money. But he can still work. I just feel like some women, they get into the habit of always, when I come to Jamaica, I'm the one who's always paying for dates. I'm not always one bringing him out. Don't get into that, bro. He's a man. When I tell you he's a man, they are meant to work. And I don't even think, I know myself, I know I will never ever do that, because it's such a burden on a woman. You're supposed to be the feminine one. You're supposed to be the one, you know, in the relationship, always being taken care of. I'm not saying that you cannot take care of your man. I'm not saying that, because of course, if you're in a relationship with a guy, you're going to want to also contribute to the relationship. And if you see something nice for him, you're going to want to buy it for him, so forth and so on. But I don't want you guys taking up that role. He's going to tell you guys about how Jamaica's too hard. It doesn't make any sense for him to work. Make him work same way. It doesn't matter how much money he's making. Make him work. Don't get it twisted. Don't let these people play you. Don't let these men pay you. He can still work. Let him work a little 2 jobs, 3 side hustles. Whether it's raising chickens or selling something or having a job at this place and having a job at a next different workplace. Let him work. I don't care if you guys call me mean. No man could ever make me do that, because you are a man at the end of the day. You guys are there to work. Your bodies are built to work, right? To take care of your girlfriend, right? Your wife to be. So that's just a tip I want to give you guys. I feel like once a woman is going to take up a guy, especially a nice guy that doesn't really have that much money, or he's not really from the richest family, they feel like they have that role all the time. Shut it down from now. Shut it down. If he loves you, he will understand and he will work. I'm telling you, men can work and contribute no matter how little or how much. Beyond me telling you guys, like, make sure it's just a genuine relationship, because I know some women in Canada where like they're marrying like almost every 4 years a different guy from Jamaica and bring him up, and like it doesn't work out. Just at the end of the day, you guys want to know that it's genuine, because even doing that whole process is just probably takes a while, I'm assuming. So you just want to make sure that it's genuine in the first place. That's number 1. And if you guys are liking this video so far, subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to do a lot more videos similar to this. Not just sit down videos, but videos surrounding love in Jamaica, and have some great ideas. So, and like, it's going to be vlog style, so you guys definitely stay tuned. Subscribe, and subscribe. So this leads into avoiding the users. You guys love talking about people only date people for a green card and people only date this for users. Let me tell you, it is true, because I understand it now. Like, Jamaica's actually hard. Like, I live down here and I'm like, yo, this country is so hard, and they make it so hard for no reason. What my whole point is just that you want to avoid the users, and time will show users if they're not genuine. They'll get upset at you and cuss you if you're not doing something for them, and that's just like the time where you just cut the link and go about your business and find someone else, because there would be people dying out there to be with you guys, okay? The amount of cussing I got down here, the amount of cussing Annesha Adams got down here from people that know of me, because they feel like I'm not giving them money, so they're gonna cuss me off. Or if I go to a bar and I don't buy drinks for everyone all the time, so you never genuinely liked me in the beginning. You just want. I realized that in Jamaica, sometimes friendliness is not because they're friendly. They're friendly because they just want to use stuff from you, to be honest. So once they realize that they're not getting stuff from you, they're just calling you all this type of stuff. I'm telling you, time will tell, and make sure, don't rush into things with men. Don't be like, okay, well, it's up to you. It's your guy's life. But just because you met a guy, I wouldn't recommend you guys rushing in to marry them and bringing them up to firing if that's your goal, or you moving down here, because time will tell. And it's never too late to say bye in a relationship. You can be with someone for all 2-3 years. Say bye and go about your business, because enough is enough. So this tip is for my girlies watching this video. Telling you, the chicken even agrees with these older Jamaican men. I have to say Jamaican men because I'm talking about Jamaica. I would say older men in general, but this is not a general based video. But older men, especially the ones in Jamaica, they will have their wife and they want you to be their girlfriend. And I don't know about you guys, one thing about me, I will never ever, see, the chicken even agrees, the rooster even agrees, I will never ever, as long as I live, entertain any marriage. Once I find out my man's married, bye, gotta go, see you later. And a lot of them will not tell you as well. See, I'm telling you, a lot of them will not tell you as well, because they will be like, oh, if the girl knows that I'm married, she's not gonna want to be with me. You're damn right, you're damn skippy. I haven't heard that term in so long, but you're right, because a lot of them down here, they want you as a girlfriend for one thing, and let's be real, it's only one thing. So don't feel flattered when the guy who is like 40 years old looking at you, he has 5 cars, he has 2 houses, he has 3 businesses. Don't feel flattered, because they only want you for one thing, and once they're done with you, or once they are done having problems in their relationship with their wife, they're going back to their wife and they're discarding you. And whenever they're ready, they're just gonna leave you for a next girl on the road who's much more easier. Don't be frightened for materialistic things. These are for my young girls, where these older men, because I'm telling you guys, see, I'm telling you, in the dating in Jamaica video, why was it all older men that was looking at me? And I don't like older guys. I'm sorry if a lot of older guys are watching my video. I just do not like you guys. I want someone around my age group. I just feel like there's a gap in generations. You're like in your late 40s. I'm only 20 something. There's literally a difference in the way we think, yeah, and I'm not interested, and you guys shouldn't be either. Don't take it as flattering. It's not flattering. It's actually flattering when people around your age like you, not older men, because older men just look at any young girl and be like, oh, she look pretty, I want her. Yeah, and then you're gonna be like some, I guess, yeah, just don't entertain it. And I know some girls in Jamaica, they were just like, oh yeah, I only deal with married men. Yeah, look at the sin that's going to happen into your life, to be honest. They some of them brag and boast about it. I'm like, what is there to brag and boast? What is there to brag and boast about when you're sharing a man? And another thing is, trust me when I tell you, older men will just try to manipulate younger girls because they know they can get away with a lot of things with younger women than someone in their age group. Find someone in your age group and bye, sir. Bye. Okay, so another thing is, this is for the guys watching this as well. A lot of girls, or yeah, well, this is in general too. So, and this is for girls too, because you have to be mindful of men like this. A lot of men down here, they will have all 3 girlfriends, okay? Or 2 girlfriends and you would be the 3rd one. These girls in Jamaica, like some of them, they will know that the man has like 2 girlfriends and they'll know that you're coming along. They won't say anything. They'll just hold their place and be like, okay, they just know and just leave it at that. And I'm like, what? So be mindful because you don't want to find out like 10 months later that you're the 3rd girlfriend and you're just like, huh? I'm the what? You have huh? This is huh? I'm telling you, you have to interview these men. Don't make them, like I told you at the beginning of the video, don't make all their nice whispers that they're telling you and how you look good and you shape good and you smell nice and you look clean. Don't make all that stop you from actually seeing this stuff. And don't be afraid to say goodbye. Ciao. Bye-bye. See you later. Don't be afraid. Okay. Don't be afraid to say bye and go about your business because, again, as I tell you guys, it doesn't matter how much you love the guy. There's men out there. More men. Yeah, so be aware and mindful because a lot of these girls won't care. I don't know what they're getting out of a relationship if you have to share a man with 2 other girls. Like, what more can you be getting out of that relationship? So just be mindful. Yeah, if you guys liking this video so far, give it a thumbs up. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Stay subscribed and I'll see you guys in my next one. Au revoir.